Welcome to Houston, Texas, and the house Bill Yeoman and Andre Ware built, home to the Houston Cougars, where the fans are ready for liftoff. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Cougars have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming, and the opening of the season. On the move from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Badgers offense will take the field first. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right. I tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back from season year 2. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, he's obviously going to have a big year.
And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line getting set on second down. To the air, it's O'Neal. Got the quick pass. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Badgers want to pick up the tempo. On third down, he drops the throw. Flips it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Cougars offense will go to work for the first time today. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer, but one thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, he knows how to hit it.
It's nice to have a guy, man. You know exactly what he is, who he is. He's been around your program. He knows the lessons you want him to teach. He's the guy you...
Turning it on! Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
He might want another play. Looking downfield on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Using his legs to buy some time. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal drive. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Man, So many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll try the run. Spins away from the defender. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. Let's take just a moment here and talk about Wisconsin. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win. And if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room. So important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to commit.
There he goes. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. And the Badgers will hustle to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, and I like the quarterback's quick decision-making. Puts it on the ground, decides to take it himself, goes, gets the necessary yardage. First down.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around and make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on first down.
Quickly complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Back to throw, it's O'Neal. Unleashes one deep. Just threw that one way too far.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to. And instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball, man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
They'll ride the running back and leave him with it. Past the first down marker and still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. We saw it on that last play.
Might as well give it to him again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. He put some heat on that one down the middle. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play. And you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Looking to throw on first down. Slings it. Got it in the middle. It's Hawkins.
How many first downs is that just on this drive? We're going to have to get the training staff to give some IVs and get some bananas, and we better stay hydrated because at this rate, the defense is going to play way too many snaps.
Back's going for the goal line. end zone. Touchdown, Cougar.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. UTSA is going to walk off the field there inside the Alamo Dome with a much-needed victory. They had this one circled on the calendars for some time, and regardless the score, that W has to feel good. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. And the Badgers come to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 30 short. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Houston, hello! Special teams coming through, the third aspect of the game, delivering big time. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn it on the gas. Great job, great return.
They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. On the move from inside his own 20. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They'll go to the ground. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on the field.
I hear you, Jason, but not panic time. You see my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Looking to throw, it's O'Neal. Finds his man down the middle. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. The Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it. Picks up the first down. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. He breaks the tackle. Guys, let's step back here and think big picture Wisconsin. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good culture.
To the air on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Orlando. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Hand off from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Badgers want to move quickly. The give on the inside. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Dropping back, it's O'Neal. Pocket breaking down. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Madden. Big time touchdown there to get some much needed momentum.
Find something, right? Who you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
17, Wisconsin, 7.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Houston offense comes onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. On the ground, it's Hawkins. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not second and long. It's not third and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to learn to run and pass on the next snap.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You want to end the play quickly, get in the backfield that fast, get to the guy, and get him on the ground. Nice job penetrating right from the snap, getting off the ball so quick, penetrating the backfield and making something happen.
Bringing the heat. Lost, the defense is wide open. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Zips it out to his man. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? The Cougars have their offense in high gear. Wants to go up top on first down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Touchdown, Houston. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Back to pass, it's O'Neal. Going for the big play. He's got it on the left. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking to throw on first down. The throw to the outside is complete.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy, but tight coverage. But
going for it all. And makes the grab in the end zone.
Let me get you. Oh, I beat you all day. Beat you all day.
Touchdown, Wisconsin!
That's my fault. Yeah.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great going into Houston because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Not going to give them a chance to make a play as they beat that thing through the end zone. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Breaks into the open. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, and this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Houston wants to play fast. On third and short, the power run here. Nice job to pick up the first down and then slide it up to 42. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback extends the play. Now he's going to send this one deep to the right. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on third. Snagged out of the air. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield very late in the half. Caught, close to the marker, it's Abraham. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The offense changing the play. Second down, he'll throw it. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. That thing would have hit a spring in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the cage in Southeast Texas.
Badgers will line up to kick off and start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic than they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Big way to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Using his feet to buy time. Firing to the right, complete. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, marking up to 47. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. He leaves it with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Looking for a gap, it's Hawkins. And he's stuck by that big defensive tackle up front. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. Houston will be forced to punt. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on now, I'm comfortable with it, Jesse. This offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working.
He holds one deep down the left side. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And the Badgers will put it away on 4th down. Let's see what he can do with it. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking downfield on first down. Extending the play. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Well, he was rolling to his right, and because of that, I don't know if it affected the timing between him and his wide receiver. They just weren't on the same page on that one as the defense comes away with the INT.
Looking to the big tight end. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it. Now, you're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
A strike downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up the first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Power football with the run. He finds his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. The Badgers in the hurry up. Back to throw, it's O'Neal. Fires to the big fella. Slips one guy, now he's loose. They made the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Looking to throw for it. Under fire. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29. And the Badgers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
The Badgers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing to score, they'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Working that left side now. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? A first down run in the red zone. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Orlando. Touchdown, Badger. A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. USF put one in the win column in convincing fashion. The Bulls had zero issue moving the ball, and that defense held strong in key moments. Talk about a complete performance. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wisconsin. The defense putting points on the board.
I'm dead. Got a lot of that.
This is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Sets up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got him. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Cougars come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Might be calling a hot route. They're going to go to the air on third and short. Makes the grab inside the 30. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. And that one was
Thank you for coming back.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel hole or one of the reserve corners or a safety. That's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach.
It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. Tackled there by the defense. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Rides the back on the option, the give. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third.
Hey.
These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Second down as we open the final stanza. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Looking downfield, it's O'Neal. Pressure coming. They're going to get him, and this offense now has even more work to do.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the quarterback.
He's going to have to throw for it. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Badgers decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. That Nitsky return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. They'll try the right side. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Oh, he's got some space. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
And this offense trying to be physical inside the 5-yard line. I get it, but I tell you what, Paul, this quarterback has earned some trust from me with the day he's had.
Yeah, and right now he's thinking, put the game in my hands. I'm playing well, and I'm seeing the defense well. I see what they're doing from a coverage standpoint. Count on me to throw a touchdown here and help out our team.
Oh, they really could have used that patch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
After that incompletion on 3rd and short, it's going to be an interesting decision for the head coach because I know he believes in his guys to go get it here on 4th down and pad the lead. But if you kick a field goal, you make it a 2-possession game here in the 2nd half, and I think that's the right decision.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Bringing it back. Here comes Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to hunted away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive would be more productive. Grabbed over the middle. It's Barry Johnson. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground.
And that's a great way to start this drive. Listen, we understand the situation. We need a touchdown, we need a two-point conversion, but you can't get all of that on one play. Stay consistent, plenty of time still left on the clock. Dink and dunk if you need to. Take what the defense gives you.
The Badgers moving quickly to the line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Let's take just a moment here and talk about Wisconsin. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward, because losing this game in week one, all the detractors, all the naysayers, that noise is going to get louder. That hot seat is getting even.
Turning it on! They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He tries to take the top off. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Badgers!
Man, I tell you what, great job by this offense. Great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your two-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment, late in the fourth quarter, when you need the two-point conversion?
He's got it. The two-point try is good, and we are tied here in the fourth. Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there and stop and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Might be changing the route. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And that is a perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays. You don't want to give up those first downs, and just make that clock run.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, I'm going to be curious to see this offense down the stretch. That's back-to-back runs. This is a pivotal part of the game. We're in the fourth quarter. Like, what are they going to lean on? What weapon are they going to go to find a way to get across the finish line?
And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll run down the 45. All tied up, under a minute to play. They're going to ride this running back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy, so we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Well, running the ball there to get the first down is big. You've got 3 timeouts, and this might be a place where you want to just use one here. Catch your breath and get your plan of attack on.
To the ground, he's got it again. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. The Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. To the ground with the back. Touchdown, Cougar! And they moved out front here on the 4.
That is how you end a... game closing seconds. Great execution. Take the lead. This game is almost over.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They march 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Scanning the field, it's O'Neal. There's a hit. Takes a shot as he lets it go. He's got it all right. They make the stop, but that's going to do it here as time has expired, and that'll just serve to pad the stats. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense option. They didn't really get too much of that stuff. But, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get one stop with this many points that were being scored. You got the stop late.